Alright, hello all you beautiful people and welcome. This is part 20, or in this case, the end of Trails of Cold Steel 1. I'm gonna do my utmost best to try and finish this game here tonight. um, but also, not only do we have Trails of Cold Steel 1, but if there's enough time, the key phrase right there. If there's enough time, then we will be able to go ahead and stream a little bit of Live Alive. I have that all booted up on my Switch and ready to go to stream here. So if the ending doesn't take like ludicrously long, then we could be able to stream some Live Alive. But I will be coming back to Chosen Code Steel 2 immediately after Live Alive. So anyone that's really interested in the Code Steel or Trails series in general, no worries, no worries. I'm not going anywhere for too long. Anyways, we got the final chapter. I think the final part of the game. I could be wrong. But let's just load on in. Let's get inside the game and let's see what we've got. We were right outside of the academy gates. If we go through the gates, we end up proceeding towards the final battle by speaking with George or Toa. But we can do like shopping or whatever we wanted, whatever we can do in this time, before we actually go forward. But let's see. I believe you're the only one who can really assist me, right? Crow. I can't believe it. He was one of the terrorists all this time. Now he's gone and shot the Chancellor. And on top of that, he launched an offensive against the Academy. I'm still coming to grips with it myself. Wait, let me see if the audio's all good. Let me check. Yeah, everything's all good. I had to just check. Because I remember one time I forgot to unmute and I felt bad about that. But anyways, looks good. Now that I think back on... And thank you, good friend of mine, for letting me know that I am online on Steam. There you go. Now that I think back on it, he was always around whenever something major went down, wasn't he? Even as far back as the summer festival in Heimdallr, when that big terrorist attack happened. I thought something seemed fishy with all that stuff that happened in Rower, but I guess with the urgency of the situation, I didn't think too hard about it at the time. Still feels like it can't be real. Like this must be some gross mistake. I can hardly believe Crow is one of them. And I saw him confess it himself. The two of us first met him on a field study last year. He was easy to get along with, but there was something about him that seemed a bit hollow somehow. It didn't take long before Angie just went up and said it to his face. They really didn't get along very well at first. Still, the more field studies we went on together, the closer we all got. How did it come to this? Toa. Be that as it may, right now the enemy is at our gates, and I don't intend to let them have their way. We're going to protect this academy no matter what it takes. And when we find Crow, I want to hear it straight from him. I want to know what he's trying to accomplish by doing this. Rean. Okay, do what you can. As Crow's friends, and yours, we're behind you all the way. Thanks. We'll be back. Sounds fantastic. Whoa, hold on a sec. Is that a chunk of Zamorian ore you've got there? Yeah, actually we found a bunch of these in the last dungeon. I was like, oh, I guess this is not really anything important because, you know, we defeated that big shadow boss and didn't do anything with this. But, let's see. You mean this smashed up thing? Oh man, it really is. That stone's basically a super hard metal from a long time ago. I'd be able to modify your weapons into something insanely strong with one of them. As in, think of the strongest weapon you've ever used, and then think stronger. Really? Even one weapon that strong would be incredibly helpful, but you said this was ancient metal. Are you sure you can use it? No sweat. This one famous orbo scientist figured out how to refine them not too long ago. I've read everything he's published on the subject, so I should be golden. If you've got the materials, I've got the equipment to make the magic happen. Even if you only have fragments, I can put them to use once you collect enough. George works his magic yet again. We'll go through the usual customization process once you're all ready. Just think carefully before you commit. You're not gonna find stones like these every day. We will. We're counting on you to make these weapons great. Anything to shop? One more Master Core, Murakumo. Attacks and crafts can deal crit damage. 10%, that's terrible. Accuracy goes up. Strength up is pretty nice. But I mean, it's a 0% chance to crit generally, so a 10% chance is not the worst thing ever. What else can I buy? Can I sell anything? Yes, I can. Hello, you beautiful person. You think this will be the true end of Code Steel 1? It freaking better be. I put it as the title and everything. That's how confident I am. That's how confident I am. If I get all my money, we're going in. We're gonna end it. Oh my gosh. I gotta get more Zamurian ore shards in order to get... Oh my god, I'm not doing that. We'll work with what we've got. I'm not going into the final dungeon and praying. I should be able to exchange a couple of stuff, yeah. Man, I have so much wind and water sepith. I don't think there's gonna be anything new. Yeah, I don't think so. What I can do is buy a ton of VP charges. Just to be on the safe side. I wish we could buy defensive equipment here, but... it doesn't seem to be any way of doing that. Okay. Hopefully we're all good. I want you to promise me one thing. Don't throw your lives away no matter what. I believe in you all, and I know you'll be able to keep everyone safe. We're Crow's friends, but we can't do anything to help. So please fight for our sakes too. There are dangers greater than anything we've faced before beyond this gate. Are we really ready? Absolutely! Oh my god, I put continue preparing. Leave the academy. We are ready. Are you ready? I'm ready.
女神の加護。それと、あの新兵器は構造上、関節部分が狙い目だろう。うまく狙っていくといい。なるほど。了解です。
さっきも言ったように、無茶は絶対にダメだけど、でも大切なものを守りたいって気持ちは痛いほどわかるから。だからどうか頑張って、士官学院生として、何よりも君たち自身として。
Alright, we've got this. I'm gonna come and see you again, Toa. Trust me. I'm gonna see everyone again. Because we're winning. And we're gonna end it here. Damn. They sure didn't waste any time. It seems the battle's already underway. There! Towards the west exit. Let's move. I love how we got ourselves a little cat. Impossible! Are you even human? Nightheart and Sarah. And the principal and the instructor.
それとベアトリクス先生ともね。
ああ、お二人にかかれば我々もひよっこ当然だからな。
やれやれ。こんなおばあさんを持ち上げるものではありませんよ。
You know what's super funny? Instructor Beatrix, the She's she's the nurse of the game, and it's so hilarious how she's just carrying a sniper rifle. I don't know what I would have expected from her. Maybe like an orbo staff, but a sniper rifle just makes it even funnier.
いやあなたは十分現役じゃろう。あっという間に装甲車を1台撃破しておったし。
そういう学院長こそ装甲車を毛さ切りにしてたじゃないですか。
いやー、装甲車って。
It's pretty interesting that Thomas has a orbo staff because isn't by this time of the this timeline where we are right now, orbo staffs are supposed to be like super new, and he's already super comfortable that he discarded whatever he had prior. Isn't that right?
そういう二人もさっきからこういうやつをバン
Oh,
バン使って
my
るし
my favorite character Makarov is here. He uses an orbo staff.
特にトマス教官。よもや魔道場
Everyone uses an orbo staff.
いやー、中世の魔導士にちょっと憧れてましてね。
It's funny how when you look at everyone, all the characters, you're like, oh man, what's your favorite? Oh yeah, I love Rean. Oh yeah, I love Emma. I love Alyssa, you know? Me, I love Instructor Makarov. That guy's hilarious. They're monsters. Sir, we don't stand a chance against them. Yeah, stop your whining. Is that the same officer that we kept fighting against with Claire? They did this by themselves? I almost feel sorry for the soldiers. Just who is Instructor Beatrix? She was a colonel in the Imperial Army. They used to call her the Reviver. Heard she saved Sarah's life once, even. Yeah, she's kind of a legend. In her days with the medical corps, she'd show up in war zones to treat the critically injured. She'd patch them all up, friend or foe, and woe to anyone or anything who tried to stop her. Wow, no wonder she's so unflappable. You know, maybe they don't need our help after all. No, it's not over yet. Looks like they've got some reinforcements coming in. Cease your fire. There's no need to increase our casualties any further. If they're fielding monsters, we might as well call in our own. Uh-oh. Here comes the Xenogears. We got five whole Xenogears.
少々多いですね。
しかもさすがに装甲がそうじゃの。
はい、圧防御も組み込まれているな。
どうするかですね。
あれなんとかなりそうですか。
厳しいだろうが、なんとかするしかあるまい。正規軍の増援が来るまで、ここは死守する必要がある。
若手の双璧と言われる腕前、見せてもらいましょうか。
I wonder what we're gonna be doing.
こちらこ
Because
そ。
they almost look like they have this handled.
いやー、息がぴったりですね。
違います。
よし、我らも続くぞ。
イエスさん。
解析開始。対圧装備を特定する。
I love now that Instructor Makarov can fight. I love knowing that fact because now I know that he can handle himself, and also sincerely doubt it, but there's a possible chance now he could be a party member in some future game. I doubt it though. They certainly seem to be holding their own. Yeah, but look how many they're up against. And the enemy still got strength to spare. But the instructors don't have anything to fall back on if the enemy gets the upper hand. Let's go. They need backup, and we're here to give it to them. Right. I'm not sure how much support we'll be able to provide, though. At the very least, we should be able to keep one of those things busy. If we can give them that much more of a fighting chance, I'll do it. Sharon. Sharon's deadly.
ここは私にお任せを。サラ様たちの突破口。 ずや開いてみせましょう。
Yeah, she's one of the most strongest mage you'll ever see. She's fast.
来たわね。
Yeah, she fights with chains. I forgot her. She has a nickname, but I forgot. Oh my. Steel wires. Oh, steel wires, I guess. But her name was like something chain. The unbreakable chain or something like that. I forgot.
新型エンジンを搭載しているだけはありますわね。ですが、それならばいくらでも封じようはあるというもの。縛られ、封じられ、がんじがらめにされる喜び。
Okay, that is the line right there.
その甲冑越しに味わわせて差し上げましょうか。
But you know what she could have done?
やっと正体を現
She
した
could
わ
have
ね。
did the little Star Wars thing. Instead of like grabbing them around their bodies, she should have wrapped the steel wires around the legs, tightened it, and then dropped them on the ground. And then one would be on the ground, then they could go in if the others are not, you know, fast enough to act.
2年前、私の足止めをした時以上の技のキレじゃない？結社、見食らう蛇に所属する最高位のエージェント。
Enforcer? Ouroboros Enforcer number 9?
執行者ナンバ
That's
ー9。
huge.
視線のクルーガー。
That's huge.
そちらの方は休業中です。今の私はラインフォルト家の使用
No wonder she's strong.
彼らの背後に誰がいようとお嬢様の場所を守るだけです。
上等。これが終わったら美味しいつまみと一緒にいろいろ話してもらうわよ。
やれやれ、帝国男子としてわしらも負けておれんの。
ええ、まずは一体確実に潰しておきましょう。
That's a huge weapon. They're hitting them pretty hard. That's a lot of knockback.
やれや。
いやあ、大した人たちだな。
解析完了。これより対圧装備を無効化する。
I wish we could do that too. Nullify art resistance from an enemy. That voice sounded that was V, wasn't it? Yeah. That's V.
と
Vulcan.
言っても限界はあるだろうがな。この気候兵相手にどこまで食い下がれるか。お手並み拝見するぜ。トールズスカイラグリン。
So Alyssa, just who the heck is Sharon? Don't ask me. I want to know just as much as the rest of you. I'm pretty sure my mother knows her background, but she never told me. Still, now they have at least a chance of victory, though not a great one by any stretch. Still, now they may have at least a chance of victory, though not a great one by any stretch. Still, we've seen those suits demolish battle tanks in just a few hits, and every second we hesitate. You're right. If we join the fight, their chances will be that much better. That sound. It's faint, but I can hear it. Uh-oh, I think something's here. No way. But that's coming from the opposite direction of the capital. Lammy! We got two of those armors coming in fast. A blue one and a green one. Huh. Well, they certainly don't seem to be holding back on our account. Are they trying to catch the town in a pincer attack? The instructors and Sharon have their work cut out for them with those 5. Looks like we're the first and only line of defense then. Yeah. Get ready, everyone. Yes. Yes, let's save. Let me save over here just to be on the safe end. In case I gotta go back and maybe I gotta grind. Who knows?
かなりの使い手
Oh,
が
S is in that one. Scarlet.
悪かたちに制圧されている頃合いかしら。まあいいわ。町に用はない。C の指示もあることだし、このまま学院まで乗り込んで全学生を拘束しましょう。
了解。同志です。なんだあれは。
A group of unknowns.
あらあら。少しは楽しませてくれそうじゃない？トールズ士官学院特化クラス7組。
Every single time. She didn't say that very happily.
状況開始。7組総員。これよりトリスタ東口の防衛を開始する。まずは先頭の機体を狙うぞ。
本気でこちらに立ち向かうつもりみたいね。2機がかりじゃ大人げないし、まずは相手をしてあげたら。
承知。我らの大義を邪魔したにくい。せいぜい受けてもらおう。この気候兵ドラッケンでな。
Duraken? We're only fighting one? Okay. It's the same level as us. Oh yeah, we gotta link up. That's something I didn't do. Alright, let's motivate. No, hold on. Get a crescent shell. Get that magic reflect and defense up. And that resounding beat with that HP regen. Radiant Waltz because it's double damage. 34,000. Good stuff. Let's get in there. Cover. Silver Thorn. Dang, the HP regen of using an arch doesn't kick in until after the arch goes off. That sucks. Can you be burned or anything like that? No, nothing at all. May as well just go for whatever's strong then. Yeah, the HP regen is only during the arch attack itself. As your flame slash here. 12k damage. It's fine, it's fine. Put up another crescent shell. Oh man, they're too far from each other. I don't like that. And she's blinded. I'd rather give her a resounding beat. That gives defense as well. Let me cure your blindness. Keep doing Mirage Arts. Mirage Arts have a the delay on Mirage Arts for your next turn is halved because of her Master Court. So you want to keep abusing that if you can. I can't get them both. No, you getting hit there was disappointing because I can't get both. Yes, I can get both. Look at that. Nice. Next is a burst. But we might just save it, even if we get it off. Oh my gosh, you pushed me far. Yeah, I keep getting in that damage. I will Azure Flame Slash at least. Oh no, blinded. Oh man, it only cures KO, it doesn't cure anything else. Dang, and you're just that far apart. Just keep throwing arts. I'll just let Rean take his own blindness off. Blade Gouge, no counter because too far away. Resounding Beats. I have no EP. I could do this just to get the just to give him a heal. Oh, I have to approach him? Nice. Hold on to it. 9k, almost 10k damage. Holy crap, that did a lot more damage than normal. At least I feel. Look at us. If we did all this, imagine if we had our own Xenogear from this old schoolhouse. If we had that one.
やったか。やはり関節部が狙い目だったようだな。
さすがは C のクラスメイトというところかしら。
その嫌味っぽい声。
帝国解放戦線も。
鉄鉱山ではお相手できなくて失礼したわね。ガレリア要塞での借りもあることだし。お次はこの隊長機シュピーゲルで遊んであげましょうか。
Yes, we got this.
なんだ、さっきのやつとは違うぞ。
隊長機、特別な装備でも積んでいるの？
とっておきよね。無駄だとは思うけど。せいぜい上がってみなさいな。敵発見。撃破する。
All right. It didn't really recover our EP though, so our HP and EP. Yes. Place that resounding beat. Get that radiant waltz to get that double damage. 32k. Reactive armor? That's arts reflect. Okay, that sucks. Oh, that one was physical reflect. That one's arts reflect. Okay, the mirror is arts reflect. Okay. This is not that great. I'm gonna use your turn to EP charge Emma. You gotta keep hitting him until he gets it off, I guess. It used to be just one time. That's more. Sometimes it's 2 times, but that's more than 2 at this point. Yeah, nothing's really going on here. Whoa! Okay, we're supposed to lose. Okay. Holy crap. Hello, you beautiful person. Welcome back, Alone. Yes, mecha fight where we get one-shotted. I was like, what are we supposed to do about this? There's nothing we can do. There's not items. There's like no items in this game that take that off or anything. So it's like, what can you do? You're supposed to lose, that's why.
操縦士の意思で展開できる防御結界みたいなものね。
Scripted fight, yeah.
装備だけどこういう使い方もできるってわけ。
第5開発部なんてものを作ったのよ。ティーン。
おい。
Uh-oh.
まさか
Other Rean's coming out.
あれを解き放つつもりか。
Here comes the other Rean.
ダメです。やめるのだ。リー。
シーが言ってた黒髪の坊やの潜在能力、このシュピーゲル相手にどこまで通用するのかしらね。
It just might. If I go full force, it'll probably cost me my life. But if that's what it takes to keep them all safe, then that's the price I'll pay. I love how we just gave a promise to Toa that we'll be back, and we're gonna break it within 15 minutes. Uh-oh. Does thou desire the power?
求めるのであれば我が名を呼ぶがよ。炎を刻まれし者、ライザーよ。
Awakener.
この声は。
どうやら全ての条件が揃ったみたいね。
Is that Celine? It is.
セリーヌ、まさかお前が喋っているのか。
はいはい、今はどうでもいいでしょ。それより集中しなさい。あんたはもう彼の名前を知っているはず。あの異界の戦場でね。
Valimar. Yeah, Rena's the chosen one. She's right. I remembered the name. It feels so familiar, like I've always known. Valimar. Valimar the Ashen Knight. Oh, you're calling the Xenogear. That's who was talking to us? I was thinking it was someone inside of Rean. Like some other demonic presence. I love how even then it still has to take the elevator up. Now we go full mecha. Yep. It's funny, like I was saying last stream, before we streamed Trojan Code Steel 1, we were streaming Xenogears. And now it feels like we'd never left. And that game was all about mechs.
なんだ。
リン、動かなくなっちゃったけど。
セリーヌ、どうなってるの？集中させなさい。あ、セリーヌが。
猫が喋った。
何をやってるのかしら。まあいいな。そろそろ蹴りをつけるとしますか。さあ、お遊びは終わりよ。死にたくなかったらとっととそこをどきなさい。
Uh-oh.
今のは両方軍の砲撃。あれはまさかシーが言ってた。
Yep, it's the Xenogear. Scarlet is such a woman. I like her a lot. Can't resist the whip wielder. I see someone's a masochist.
なんだ。来た。
Is this mech way bigger than the other one? Like the one that Scarlet is in? Do. The Ashen Knight Valimar.
これは帝国に伝わる。
その正体というわけか。大いなる力を体現する器の一つ。灰色の鬼神バリマール。
You've always liked whips since Quistis from FF8. I have not played FF8 actually. Speaking of Final Fantasy, actually, real quick, I'm playing through the Dragon Quest games, all of them, every single one of them that has ever came out. After I finish all of those, I'm gonna be going through Final Fantasy 1 through 12. So I'm gonna be getting to Final Fantasy 8 soon, but that's gonna be a while. I want to play through the Dragon Quest games because those are my favorite games of all time. Oh, we just teleport right in. It doesn't open up or anything. Heh. Nice spot, Celine. It just happened to have a spot there for you, huh? Hope you're enjoying Dragon Quest. Only played 4 and a bit of 5. I am enjoying it. Literally, Dragon Quest is my favorite. It's my favorite series of all time. It's my favorite JRPG series. It's my favorite video game series. Especially my favorite video game series that's still going. And yeah, I played Dragon Quest 1, 2, 3, and 4. I literally beat 4 today, actually. And I also beat 8 and 11. No, I got to the end of 8, but I never finished it, actually. So yeah, I played 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 11. Builders 1 and 2. And I think that's it. I think. I don't remember.
まるで体が覚えてるみたいに。
ライザーとなった時点で基礎知識は入ってくるからね。それより備えなさい。この鬼神はまだ武器を持っていないんだから。
Oh, we're way taller than her.
剣の体さばき。
リーンと同じ動き。
よし、やれそうだな。
ディーン。
この人形を動かしているのか。
すごいや。
We've got this.
八葉一刀流の無手の型。
味な真似を。
なんかいけそうね。
We got Celine, Mishi, with Rean. I'm taking a picture of this. That's so funny.
剣をなくした時に使う第8の型。ユン老師に徹底的に叩き込まれたもんだよ。
せいぜいその先生に感謝しときなさい。って来るわよ。
来るわよ。
分かってる。
I thought for a minute he was gonna catch the blade. Oh my god, we got 83,000 HP. About Divine Knight's battles. During Divine Knight battles, you can target 3 areas: head, body, and arms. Striking the foe's weak point will unbalance it, and assist attacks will gain you 1 bravery point. When you have 3 bravery points, you can use a powerful rush attack. Which of the 3 areas is the enemy's weak point varies depending on its stance. So body, I don't think it's the body. I feel like the arms, right? The arms? Probably not. That didn't look like much damage. What a spirit. Support for yourself consumes 500 EP, so half of it, to restore 50% HP and CP 50. Okay. So you have crafts with this thing. Qinggong. Oh my god, Qinggong was pretty broken. But this is not the same Qinggong I remember. Qinggong, strength and speed 25%. Morning Moon is support yourself by having the damage and 50% chance to counter. Counters cause unbalance 100% of the time. No wonder that's strong. That's 90 CP. So we got 5,400 for the arm. Let's try hitting the head. Oh, that's the weak spot. The head is the weak spot. Okay, so they're right. So the weak spot changes depending on the stance. So look at the head, how it's exposed to us. Yeah. Okay. So that means when it's in normal stance, it's the legs. We're fine. Or the body, I mean to say. Rush. Destructive impact. $29,000. That's a new stance. I'm gonna say this one's the arms because we've done body and head so far. I was right. Okay, let's test out the CP91. Uh-oh. Unbalanced. Okay, yeah, that's strong. This is the body. GG. So yeah, new gameplay mechanics on the way home and lost signal for a bit. No problem. Literally, you left, I want to say around the time I noticed that you weren't chatting, was literally, I accidentally, hit with my elbow and shut my laptop off. So, yeah. I was trying to put like something up on the counter, and then I ended up slapping my elbow on the laptop and closing it down. So, yeah, this is a secondary stream. Last I heard was I like Makarov. I like Makarov, yeah, I do. Yeah. I want to say like a minute or two after I was saying that about Makarov, literally it was like I was putting like my cup away so I would not accidentally like mess with it or hit it or somewhere, you know, that's in reach, and I can accidentally knock it over and shatter the glass. So I put it away from me up on the counter, and then I accidentally I hit my laptop with my elbow, and it ended up closing my laptop while I was streaming. So I was like, oh crap, whoops. So technically your previous stream today isn't the finale. No, but it will be pasted together in front of this one to make it seem like it was. So YouTube, the people who watch this on my YouTube, the VODs, they're not gonna notice until they see this part and they hear me. The Azure Knight, Ordine, or Ordine, I think.
青い騎士人形
His looks stronger than mine.
もう一体目覚めていたなんて。
チビ、いいタイミングじゃない。
Scarlet, what's the matter? You sound relieved.
青の騎士、あいつがライザーだったなんて。あの女が導き手を務めたわけか。
Finale will be tomorrow. We have hours of side quests. Oh my god. If this game threw like, hey, you're not done. Here's some, you could do some side quests here if you'd like. That'd be the most disgusting thing ever. It's like you can't just throw like all this crazy rush at the player, like, oh my god, all these tensions, and then be like, all right, yeah, now, you know, here's a little break. Here's some side quests.
クローなのか
Thoughts on the new mechanics introduced? I'd have to play it a bit more, but it doesn't seem bad. It doesn't seem like super in depth, but it doesn't seem like anything bad. But I need to keep playing it. It seems more like, hey, figure out what's the weak spot and keep hitting it when it gets into that stance. That's pretty much the basics of it. But I need to keep playing it. It might end up being super annoying, who knows, or it might just be like super easy stuff. I would have to keep playing. Can't escape Xenogears. I did not like Xenogears, so at least mech combat is not like that awful garbage. I'm sorry, but I did not like fighting in my gear in Xenogears. I hated it. I thought the highlight of that game was the hand-to-hand combat. Every time I got on the gear, I was like, oh my god, get me out of this thing. Whoa, Kroga. Oh no, that's just his regular outfit when he's C.
いずれ鉄血の首を狙う時の足場にするつもりだったわけだ。まあ予想以上に楽しんじまって失った青春を謳歌しちまったが、俺の本分は C 学院生クローアームブラストはただのフェイクさ。
So they changed his name to C instead of Crow.
俺たちと一緒に過ごした時間も
Is this about to turn into a story of like Naruto? We gotta get our Sasuke, or in this case, we gotta get our Crow back to us. Cool, you kept most, if not all, your VODs there. There's some good games you played in there, like Nocturne. Yeah, so I don't, I put all my VODs on my YouTube, because like, it kind of makes me sad, like most streamers don't care, like at least the ones I've talked to about it, most streamers don't seem to mind or really care about a stream, you know, disappearing into the void after 14 days. I don't like that. I feel like, it feels like, you know, what you just did like 14 days ago or before, you know, anything before 14 days ago is like gone forever. You know, if there's some really good memories, there's some good times to be had, I want to save that. And so I just have a YouTube that's basically where I just throw anything I stream. Anything and everything I stream has been on my YouTube. There's not a single thing that's not on my Twitch and was streamed and not on my YouTube. I just feel like I should, you know, record and keep everything and contain it all in a single area, in a single place like YouTube. Like, they're uncut and all that good stuff there. Sometimes I have to edit stuff out because of maybe I had to BRB for like a long time, or maybe what's it called? Maybe like a stream cutout, like earlier today, I'm gonna have to like paste like the first 15 minutes I accidentally cut off. But other than that, it's usually unedited. It's like 5-hour streams. I really don't want to sit there and edit like an hour of my time away. So, but I could if I could make them really nice, but I kind of want to leave them as is. That's just me though. It turned into full anime drama now. Yeah, it pretty much turned to Naruto. This is Sasuke. Yeah, I hate when. Yeah, I don't like that if it doesn't keep VODs. I don't like that. I'm gonna keep doing that. I highlight everything on Twitch to avoid the expiration. I could do that, but for me, I want to highlight the games, and the streams where specifically the games that really vibe with me. Like the only game I've highlighted is Tales of Hearts R, because it's one of my favorite games like of all time. And games like that, I want to save like those memories of games that are like really precious and really important to me. I want to save those and highlight those. They're still going to be on YouTube, of course, but I would like to highlight those in particular.
Ah, その通りだ.
Yeah, it's not really necessary to edit anything. I personally just don't want to deal with the time and go through it. And also, I feel like I could get a whole bunch of like views on the YouTube side if I did edit all that sort of stuff. But I'm more focused on Twitch than YouTube. Like my Twitch is where I'm very serious about. If it's on YouTube and like YouTube is there just to have my VODs. If that goes down, that would suck because I would lose everything. But it would hit me way harder if I lost my Twitch, because then that's, you know, I end up losing everyone I've gained over the 1 year of streaming I've done. Oh. I love how they say double saber. Isn't the actual name Twin Blades? Something like that, double-edged twin blades or something? I forgot.
悪いが、その灰の騎士に粘られると後々面倒なんでな。士官学院ともどもここでぶっ壊させてもらう。お前らを含めた学院関係者はまあ、そうか。だったら、俺が勝ったらどうするつもりだ。
What if I win?
お前が勝ったら50ミラの利子を耳を揃えて返してやるよ。なんだったら今度はお前の後輩になってやってもいいぜ。
わかった。それで行こう。言っておくけど、利子は莫大だからな。
Because the Bank of Rean has a high interest rate. Oh, the highest interest rate on the continent.
そして後輩は先輩の言うことに従うのが筋だ。戻ってきてもらうぞ、クロ。
だが言いやがって。だがな、そのあたりが落としどころってやつだな。
これは二人のトーク
I wonder if your gear will be stronger if you went into your inner like Rean, like your stronger like inner demon, while you're inside there. Wow, I've been playing so much on my emulator. I've been playing so much on emulator lately that literally I just tried to state save. I'm glad you guys didn't see my stupidity. I'm gonna say your weakness is your body. It is not. Uh-oh. What about your body again? Gotcha. So when you're in that stance, it's unbalance your body. Oh my god, he can unbalance me. Let's try his arm. Yes. When he's in idle stance, it's his arm. This doesn't increase. Oh, we got new moves. Lustrous Slash. We only had these two. Now we got two more. Lustrous Slash. Oh yeah, because we have the weapon now. 30% chance to unbalance, but you cannot guard or counter. 50% chance to unbalance, but you cannot guard or okay. I really like Morning Moon. You saw me try to state save, Mr. J? Alright. Let me go ahead and raise my spirits. That's gonna give me CP and HP and half my my damage taken, as well as Morning Moon. Beautiful. Rush. Ooh. That's sick looking. That's so cool. 26,000, my god. And another counter. Dang, he gets to go again. Shingon makes us go super slow. But it doesn't matter when we're countering everything. I literally have another one available. This craft is broken. This craft is literally broken. Do you look at that? Did you guys notice? Did you guys notice that as well? Literally, right there, when I pressed turbo mode, it did not skip the animation. It played it out, but just sped it up. That is what I want turbo mode in this game to have been. Why is turbo mode only when we're in the gear? Because when we're out in the you know, on the ground, and we're fighting with our, you know, with our team, with our team of 4, when you press turbo mode and you do any crafts, you do any arts, it skips the animations. That's something that I really don't like about this game, that it skips animations. But for some reason here in the gear, it doesn't skip animation. It does what I wanted it to do in the first place, where it plays it out, but faster. That's so backwards to me. But whatever. Isn't this the arm? Oh. Because that's how I want turbo mode to have been in the first place. Just actual turbo mode. Don't skip anything, just speed it up. That's all I asked for. Oh, he countered. He's just gonna keep countering. No. Let's say his head. Okay. Chaos Saber. Good lord. See, look, turbo mode's not skipping a single bit of animation. This is how I want turbo mode. Except for that, it skipped. Okay, now it's skipping them. In this case, I'm a Morning Moon. See, this is what I don't like about turbo mode. I just want it to be, I want it to be speedy, not skip everything outright. What is this stance? Is he gonna attack on his next turn? Dang, I didn't get a single counter. If he's in the stance, what can I do? Yeah, I'm just gonna keep getting countered. Should I just do this? Okay. This is bad. We're gonna lose. Oh, we lost. He's just countering everything. Yeah, we lost. This doesn't really seem possible. But apparently it's possible because I got a game over. I don't know how. What was I supposed to do? What was I supposed to do about this? Tips for Divine Knight battles. Unbalancing is the key. Yes, I know that. It didn't tell me anything new. Yeah, it didn't tell me anything new. What I need to be told to me is what do I do when the enemy is countering non-stop? What is it? The body this time? No, not even. It was the arm. That stance is the body. Idle stance is arms. But then soon he's gonna start countering everything. Wait, hold on. I'm a morning moon because he's about to go. Gotcha. Look, turbo mode's not skipping any of this. This is what I want turbo mode to be. Yeah, now he's just countering everything. There you go. I'm 5 CP off. So, yeah, I realize he has 2 different stances for the exact same looking stance. There's a stance where when he gets into that form where he has the little aura glowing, he has 2 different kinds of those. Because one's effective on the body, one's ineffective on the body. I gotta heal. After I morning moon. Nice. Let me get that rush. Now we go into spirit. We use spirit. In a morning moon. Good stuff. We need to keep countering. This is gonna be our key. This is the head. The stance, let's try the arm. It was not. It was not the arm. Oh lord. I gotta get that rush now. Yes. I gotta get one more counter. Yes! Oh my god, he's at like a pixel. It's okay. We did it. The part that was confusing me earlier that I didn't understand was he can go into a stance that looks exactly the same, but he does something different, or maybe it just swaps the weakness sometimes. I don't know. I don't really get it because they look like the same attacks to me. But I realized that I gotta be paying attention to the when he swaps it up, even though it's the exact same looking stance. The weakness can change.
よかった。これで。
そんな。
マジかよ。八王一刀流。ここに来て限界を引き上げやがったか。
そうしないと誰かさんに届かないからな。約束だ。戻ってもらうぞ。
Uh-oh. Oh gosh, the inner parts of his body opened up green. Now it looks like he has wings.
だが俺は3年前からこいつを乗りこなしている。悪いが奥の手を出させてもらうぜ。
Oop, well, we got knocked down. Wouldn't Celine be on the ground right now if we got knocked down like that?
ここまで通用しないなんて。
鬼神が受けるダメージはライザーにもフィードバックされるわ。やっぱり早すぎた。いいえ、遅すぎたのかもしれないわね。
Remember, Rean, you got your friends. That's the key to winning an anime. It's your friends.
みんな、一体何を？
みんなで決めたの。あなたをここから逃がそうって。
なんとか立て直して、ここから離脱するがよい。
そんなのできるわけないだろ。
いいから行きたまえ。帝都が占領された以上、これから内戦が始まるだろう。
たとえ遅れをとっても帝国全土の正規軍は精鋭。多分熾烈な戦いになる。
でもリーンとその灰の鬼神がいたら、貴族派でも革新派でもない第三の力が存在したら。
A way that doesn't bow to either faction.
必ずやその流れを変える風となってくれるだろう。
ダメだ。生身でかなう相手じゃない。みんなこそ逃げてくれ。
満身創痍のお前に心配される言われはないな。
そうそう、僕たちに任せときなって。
私たちもこの場を切り抜けたら教官たちと合流しますから。セリーヌ、リーンさんをお願い。って
言われても。
What can Celine actually do, though?
この声は。
そうか、その段階まで来てたのね。バリマール、離脱して。なるべく遠くへ。でも帝国内のどこかに。
If we do that, that's the end of the academy.
離脱を開始する。勝手なことを言うな。
案ずるな、リン。私はそなたの剣となる。ただ、それだけのことだ。この剣は決して折れぬ。そなたともう一度会うまでは。
Oh no, we're leaving them.
ラウラ。
That was actually kind of cute. We got to share a dance. We got to share a dance of Laura, and she was the one who told us that she wanted to be back by our side, no matter what. I found that part kind of cute. I don't know if it was because we chose Laura for that segment, but that was kind of cute there. Looks like... Is this how the plot points go and start Code Steel 2? Is that the credits? Oh my god. Oh my gosh, that's how it ends? We go on our own far away in Erebonia, away from our friends, and we gotta find a way back? Oh no, that's gonna be copyright. That's gonna be copyright. I'm too scared of vocals. You can now save clear data. I got an achievement, put to the test. About clear data. Once clear data has been saved, you can load it from the title screen, allowing you to carry over elements of your save file into a new game. Yep. There it is. Yep, I did it. 3 to go. That was such a quick ending. That felt kind of weird. And then it's back to the new title screen here a little kind of. It's just on another angle. Well, okay, that was kind of an interesting ending. All right. So, I'm going to mute the game real quick because I'm going to do what I typically do anytime I finish a game. I'm going to go through and I'm going to talk about my opinions of the game. I want to talk about the pros, the cons, how I overall felt about the game. And generally what I want to say about the game is, hold on, let me at least get it in the background started. So, what I want to say about the game is that I want to say, out of all the Trails games, even the one that I thought was the worst game, which was Chosen Sky 1 because it was so slow, I thought that this was not even better than that game. I felt like this is probably the lowest point of the Trails games so far. Obviously there's 3 more games, so it might pick up. But I felt like the only good part of this game was when it got to the very, very end. And the story actually, when it actually begun. Because I felt like throughout the entire game, it was like, yeah, go on this field trip. Here's some problems. Oh, yeah, okay, problems don't matter to me anymore. Go back to the academy, go back to your next field trip. It was kind of weird like that. You can kind of say it was like that with the Trails in the Sky games, but that felt better because it felt like you're actually out on an adventure. You're actually out there to help the people, and it felt like throughout since chapter 3 of Trails 1, it got kind of interesting, and it kept getting interesting. But here, it only really got interesting at the end. There were some plot points, yeah, the one in Heimdall was pretty interesting to me, but those lasted for, I want to say, 30 minutes or so, and then, field trip is over, time to go back to the massively boring academy, and then go to another trip. But, I mean, that's how I felt about. But, anyways, I'm gonna go talk about the pros and the cons. So, let me pull this up. I'm gonna end up pausing the stream there, but, I have to see the comments, because I won't be able to see it because I'm going to be using my screen here. So I want to say, um, here are what I thought the pros were. I'm going to try to run through these really, really quickly. So that way we could go straight into like Live Alive so I don't waste too much time here. But Trails of Code Steel, the voice acting for this game was fantastic. I didn't expect it to be any bad. I honestly, for if the other games didn't have too much voice acting, but the Crossbow games had some pretty good voice acting, even when they were like few and far between in that game. But they were pretty good, and regardless, this game had some really amazing voice actors, and two of my favorite voice actors were actually in this game, being Joji Nakata, which is Chancellor Osborne's voice actor. Chancellor Osborne's voice actor is one of my favorite voice actors. He's a great guy. Love that guy. Super fun. And I also love Crow's voice actor. Crow's voice actor is a really famous voice actor as well. One of my favorite voice actors is um, being Takahiro Sakurai. He voiced a ton of characters, a ton of evil characters. So back when the game first started and I heard Crow's voice, I suspected something was going to happen with Crow because of his voice actor being infamous for voicing some of the most evil characters in video games and anime. So when I saw that he was playing an actual good character this time around, I was like, wow, that's kind of a rare thing for Takahiro Sakurai, because usually he voices super evil characters, but he was not. He was anything but a good guy. But yeah. Also, the graphics look great. Other than the really weird looking shadows, the game looks pretty good for the time. Like there's some weird like parts of the characters, like some pixels or some weird jagged edging that I do see, but like honestly, I'm not that picky about that stuff, so it looks pretty good to me. Also, the music, obviously, this is a game made by Falcom. You know the music is good. I don't even have to say anything, and I don't even have to say anything different. It's Falcom. You know the music is going to be good. Also, grid building feels just as great as it ever was since Chosen Sky, Chosen Sky 1. Um, they were at first I was skeptical. At first I was skeptical. I mean to say that when they removed the point grid system from the orbment building system, but honestly I quickly got over it because when I realized that you have zero need to prioritize characters that have better lines than other characters, and you can instead just focus on using characters for their skills or stats, or maybe just a character, a character themselves. So that was really cool. I got like usually there were some characters that I wanted to use, like in Chosen Sky. I really wanted to use characters like Anna Lace, being one of my favorite characters in the series, but like I really didn't like how she had like really bad lines in her grid, so it was really hard to make her a good character. But since they removed that, it felt really easy to make whoever I wanted. So I actually like that a lot. I actually like it how it is in this game better than Chosen the Sky and the Crossbow games. Also, here's some of the cons. And I'm going to try to go quick to these because I have a lot of cons. Okay. The Academy. Yes. The whole Academy sections themselves. Every single dang time the game takes me back to it, I literally dread every single second of it because practically nothing important happens in the academy, and it mostly just throws us useless side quests that don't really give us anything to go off of. The side quests are useless. The main quests they feel useless. Like usually, most of the main quests are just go to the old schoolhouse, but literally the old schoolhouse felt so useless until we get to floor 4, and it gets pretty important at one part of it, and then you don't see it ever again, and then and then it becomes important once you get to the 7th floor. So it was like, okay, only floor 4 and only floor 7 are important. Okay, while floor 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6 are completely useless. So it was like I felt like the academy was complete. I'm trying not to say really negative words, but it was really bad. It was bad. The turbo mode feature, I said this a little bit earlier, but I don't like the turbo mode feature during battles because it skips animations. back in the Chosen Sky games and the Crossbow games, Turbo Mode was great because it just sped everything up. I got to see how the animations looked. I got to see what inflicted blind on me, what killed me, what moves I have to be careful of. Like, hey, that one move that I just did with the fireball looking attack. Hey, that gave me I put my character to sleep and confused my character. You know, something like that. I'm just saying random things, but if something like that, I kind of want to be paying attention to that. I can't pay attention if the game is skipping all animations completely, and there's no option in the settings menu to completely, change that. That was a problem. Also, this game has a really bad cliche anime tropes that are not even remotely funny. Like, sure, some of them are pretty okay, but a lot of them were like, especially they were more so in the beginning of the game where they were really bad, where it's like that one scene where Alyssa falls on Rean, and Rean's like, "Oh, hey, my face or in your boobs. Oh, sorry. Oh, how, time for Alyssa to get mad, time to get slapped, time for her to hold a grudge for 3 weeks," which doesn't make sense to me. Like, none of that was funny. I don't really like over the top, really unfunny fan service. So if you're gonna throw that in a game like this, I'm gonna immediately dislike it. Um, Also, speaking of starting out with bad cliche anime tropes at the beginning of the game, it also had a bad start to the game because in the beginning there was just too much petty high school drama. It was quite annoying seeing Alyssa always being an annoying tsundere every single time she shows up, and it was annoying seeing Makias and Yusuf fighting nonstop. It was also annoying seeing Makias get angry at Rean for not telling him he was a noble all along. Like, stuff like that was like a joke. Like, it was all really annoying, and it was a waste of time, and I really just didn't care, to be honest. Also, the active voices in the beginning were really, really cool. I actually thought they were super neat, but then you realize because an active voice, it doesn't allow you to interact with things, pick up anything, or like open doors or go through doors. Active voices became really annoying. They were not great. They were really bad because they unallowed you to play half of the game's mechanics when you're out on the field, which doesn't make sense to me. Um Also, the game is like I said earlier, it only picks up at the very end of the game, so the game was way too slow. It's way too slow. Even when the story picks up every so often, it would quickly go back to its slow pace, like how I was saying earlier. Also, maybe it's just me, but Eustace and Gaius, their whole personality were really boring. Like, Eustace was always, every single sentence was just humph, humph, humph. Like, that's, his personality was so bland that they made him say humph in every single sentence to give him some distinguishable personality, some sort of presence in some way. And I felt that was weak. Also, Machias was just being super serious the entire time. Sometimes he would break character, but like those are the only times he felt like an actual character was when he broke character. Um, Also, felt Gaius outside of Nord Highlands felt like he was just there. I don't know why Gaius was a character in this game. It feels mean to pick on him more than any other character, but he felt like he wasn't really saying much in any of the cutscenes. He felt like every single time he did talk, it was just him saying, "Oh, hey, the winds are gonna favor us this time. I hope the winds favor us. Oh, the winds tell me that there's a person over here." It felt like this was like almost a remake of the game, and they added him last minute. Kind of one of those kinds of treatments to a game. Like, that didn't feel right to me. It's class 7, and we had 9 characters in our classes. We had 9 people in our class. I felt like removing Gaius would have been fine because we would have still had 8 characters. So us having 9 and that 9 slot being Gaius felt like a weak slot. And I'm not even talking about gameplay. I'm talking about personality, by the way. Also, it took until the final chapter of the game for the story to finally start being interesting, and auto text advance is way too fast. Every single time there was auto text playing, during cutscenes, you would literally have to read inhumanly fast in order to read the text. And you guys can go back on any of these streams where there's auto text. I can't remember really the scenes where there were auto text, but any scenes that come up where there's auto text, you would see how inhumanly fast I would have to read them. It would kind of be insane. But like I said, those are all my cons. It was a lot, but I honestly, I just thought, I don't know. I don't really like this game. This game is pretty fun in some regards. In some regards, this game is better than some of the others. But a lot of the points in this game that I picked at in the cons really make me say that this is the worst game in the series so far. Which it doesn't leave me into the biggest of hopes going into 2 and 3 and 4, but at the same time, there's 3 other games. If Trails in the Sky 1 was to me always the worst game in the series, and then going off of Trails in the Sky 1 going into being my favorite game, like so this is how it was. When I started Trails in the Sky 1 and I finished it, I was like, this game wasn't really that great. I felt like the ending was pretty predictable of Chosen Sky 1, but then like when I played the second game, Chosen Sky SC, second chapter, and then I loved it. I loved that game. Then I played Chosen Sky the third, loved that game as well. And then I just loved every other game prior to the first game. And I was like, oh, okay, it's just Chosen Sky 1. And the Trails games, the Legend of Hero games ended up becoming one of my favorite JRPG series, like, of all time. After the first game. So if this is gonna be another one of those, hey, the first game is bad while the other games are good, then that's fine. Like it doesn't mean like I'm gonna be going into the other games in a really bad light or anything. It's just more like, you know, hey, the first game is more about opening the world and telling me about the stories of each character and telling me the main focus of the plot. Like, hey, this is what this is what the bad is, this is what the good is. These are your good friends, these are the bad guys. This is everything you got to watch out for. Then, if obviously it's the first game in a series, so that's what it's about, but yeah, that's I hope to expect the other games to be better, but only time will tell. But I felt like this game was a little bit weaker than Chosen Sky 1, and Chosen Sky 1 to me was the worst one in the series. But this game, like, even though I didn't really like it, it's not a bad game. It's not a bad game. Absolutely not. It just means that it wasn't for me. But regardless, I had fun. I had my fun times. Like a lot of the fun I had was making builds and going out and battling, and obviously the final chapter of the game was a lot of fun. But it has its fun points. I did enjoy it. At times. Not I did not enjoy it anytime I was in the academy though. I will say that. I enjoyed it every second of it when I was on the field trips though. But either way, that's all I really have to say on the game. Um I am going to be playing Live Alive in just a second here. I've already booted it up. I already fixed all the settings and got it all started for us. But also, I won't be too long away from the Cold Steel games because I will be coming back to playing Trails of Cold Steel 2 immediately after finishing Live Alive. So if anyone is very interested in seeing how the rest of the games are, or just interested in maybe just me playing Trails of Cold Steel series or the Trails games in general, then don't after I finish Live Alive, I'll be coming back to Code Steel 2. It's just I really was looking forward to streaming Live Alive immediately after Code Steel 1. So just let me take that one quick break as I play one game, then come right back to the series. But yeah. I hope you guys really enjoyed this. I'm not ending the stream for the night. I am not ending it here for the night or anything. I'm just gonna be ending ending the Trails of Code Steel playthrough here. But I'm gonna start booting up Live Alive in just a second here. Let me get my Nintendo Switch all set up, and I'm gonna restart the stream. So that way I can get this. So that way I don't have to do like an edit where I have to cut out Chosen Code Steel from the Live Alive portion of the stream. So I'm gonna do a quick restart of the stream, and I'm gonna be starting Live Alive in just a second. My Switch is booting up right now. Plug my USB into my computer for my capture card. Yes, I at least survived Code Steel 1. Was not that great of a game in my opinion, but that's just me. I didn't think it was the greatest game, but you know, it's fine. It's fine. There's 3 other games to look for, to be, you know, playing and enjoying. You know, like I said, Chosen the Sky 1 set a bad example, a bad start to me, but I felt like every other game after Chosen the Sky 1 was amazing, phenomenal games. So if this is the same thing where Chosen Code Steel 1 was a bad game for me, but ends up becoming an amazing series after this, then that's fine. That's fine. You know? That's Code Steel Saga is very divisive. That's kind of what I warned you about beforehand. Nah, don't worry about it. No, no, I understand. I know a lot of people. It's not just you that told me, but I know a couple of people that said that they didn't like Code Steel. Some people said it was their favorite. Like I had a couple of people in the stream, like some random people throughout me streaming Chosen Code Steel. There was a couple of random people that's in the beginning that said that this was their favorite game series, or maybe their favorite game. I don't know, but it wasn't to me. But obviously, you know, we are all human. We like different things, but it's not the end of the world. But regardless, like I said, we have 3 games. If I don't like the first game and I like the other 3, that's still a success to me. It just has a bad start to the series. That's all it really is. But anyways, I'm going to restart the stream. So guys, do not go anywhere. If the stream isn't up in literally like 2 minutes, do a refresh to see if I'm not already live, because I'm going to be starting Live Alive. So I'm just going to go ahead and restart here. And if you dislike all 4, if I dislike all 4, then I'm going to continue the series. Like, I'm still going to play Reverie and Crimson Sin. I don't know what's after Reverie. I've been trying to keep it all away from my eyes, even the titles of the games. But if I dislike all 4, that's fine. Maybe that's just, you know, a bad point to the series. That's fine. But it's fine. There's a lot of games. Like they said that this series is 60% of the way through. So if the Japanese version is like 3 games ahead of us, and they're 60% through with the entirety of the story of the Trail series, then I have a lot of highs and lows to still get through. Anyways, guys, let me stop delaying this. I'm gonna restart the stream, guys. Like I said, if you guys do not see me live in like 2 minutes, just refresh and see if I'm on. I'm just going to be changing the title of the stream and changing the game title that I'm playing, and also tweeting out that I'm going to be playing Live Alive, and also a quick, super fast bathroom break. So, yes, BRB, guys, like I said, give me like 2 to 3 minutes, and then refresh if you don't see me back on. BRB, I'm going to be starting Live Alive.